press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
This is a dawn of a new era in the great friendship between India and Israel. It began with Prime Minister Modi's historic visit to Israel, which created tremendous enthusiasm. It continues with my visit here.
And that's the Prime Minister of Israel just about an hour ago during a special ceremony alongside Prime Minister Modi, other dignitaries as well. It was part of a wreath-laying ceremony at the grave of Mahatma Gandhi, also a tour of the presidential palace. And continuing our coverage now of Netanyahu's big trip to India, joining me again in studio, the former Consul General in New Delhi, Giora Becher. Another big issue here is, you mentioned trade, but also defense. India is the world's biggest defense importer of weapons and technology. Modi says he wants that to change to build things domestically. He even canceled a $500 million missile deal with Israel. Can Netanyahu change his mind on that, get him to reinvest?
As far as I know, he didn't change yet his attitude or his position on the question of this contract, defense contract. But there is an internal dispute inside the government of India between the Ministry of Defense and the army itself that would like very much to have the missiles. And it's still on the card, so it depends on the results of the meeting between the two leaders.
What about Modi's position? He's a vocal supporter of the two-state solution. There are reportedly plans in the works for him to come to Ramallah later this year. India, of course, voted against Israel at the UN just a few weeks ago on that Jerusalem question. Diplomatically, how aligned really are these two nations when it comes to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict?
Well, India is not the only country in the world that, on one hand, they have a very strong bilateral relation with Israel. On the other hand, in international forums like the UN are voting from time to time against Israel. By the way, India has changed its voting in the UN. In the past, they used to vote 100% for the Palestinians and against Israel. Now they've changed it a little bit. So it's a process, I believe, and the fact that there is one resolution that they voted against, although it's important for us, against us, does not mean that it will be always like that.
It doesn't ruin the relationship. All right, thanks so much for that.